It's always a pleasure to welcome these guys back to the show. It's Skinny Lister. Yay!
All right, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you? So it's Dan and Lorna. So you guys all right?
Yeah, we're good. We're
pretty busy.
pretty busy. We've got an album coming out soon, and we're just gearing up to go to the States in 2 days. So there's a lot to think about just right now.
I swear, every time we speak, it's just we're busy, we're on tour, and there's an album coming out. It seems to be every single time.
Yeah, it seems there's usually something going on. But obviously, when we speak to you, we're usually in the middle of some sort of campaign, so that kind of makes sense as well,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah, we do have a bit of downtime.
No, that doesn't happen.
No.
Kind.
Because I think the last time we spoke, your daughter had just been born. So that's
Yeah,
a couple of years ago.
3 now.
Yeah, 3. Oh wow. So you're definitely not getting any downtime now, are you?
No. And she's she comes on tour with us as well, so we definitely don't get any downtime.
When we're not on tour, she's setting up gigs, selling merch. Pretend she's got a microphone. She gets a ukulele out. She sells T-shirts and tickets, and she does like art exhibitions in her gigs. Even when we're not at a gig these days, we seem to be at a gig.
Oh, that's amazing though.
It's cool. She's wised up to all that kind of touring life, but she's looking forward to the next one.
Wow, nice and early as well.
Yeah.
How is
train them up to sell merch?
Yeah. What's been the biggest difference then, touring like before child and now with child? What is the biggest difference for you guys?
To be honest, at the core of it, the shows are sort of the same, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
We don't sacrifice anything in terms of the show and stuff. It's just a bit of a different dynamic on the tour bus or the van or however we're negotiating the logistics.
She was up later than you some nights though on that tour bus drinking. She wasn't drinking, but with him, the drummer at the time, I was up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. We were all just sitting watching YouTube together and stuff. So.
But generally, we get the same amount of sleep. It's just instead of having it on the end of the night, the drink boozy night, we're up earlier. So it's fine. It's going all right so far.
Less hangovers.
Yeah, I mean it's really good that you've managed to incorporate it though. It's awesome.
Well, we have to. We're in the band together, obviously, and we're not about to stop going and doing it. So. Yeah, and it's fun, isn't it? It's nice.
I mean, usually the band member sort of leaves the girlfriend or whatever, or the husband or whatever at home with the kid. But because we're both in the band together, that option doesn't exist for us. She's not quite old enough to be left on her own.
Nobody wants her for those lengths of time because she's not a great sleeper. So
yeah,
my mum and dad have said when she sleeps through, and we don't mean wakes up at 5.
Their grandparents are happy to do it.
So we'll see.
Yeah. So obviously, brand new album, 6th album is coming out on Friday. Shanty Punk. Woo! Yes, there we go. So what is the biggest difference with this album? What was the creative process behind it? And, just what should people expect to enjoy from it?
Yeah, well, we've kind of we've gone for what we think is the essence of Skinny Lister on this one, maybe more so than on the last 2 or 3 albums. There's echoes of maybe the first 2 albums a bit more on this one. Stomping, accordion-led, sort of folky melody, sort of if you think of Skinny Lister, I think it's that it's that music, and we have ventured and had fun venturing into some slightly different areas. We've brought in elements of ska or our 80s influences into some of the tracks, but this one is kind of folky. It's sort of built for the road as well. It's the tracks are largely made to be played live.
Yeah, I think we did one day sit in the van and say, let's make our album exactly what we love about gigging. And what comes across best from the fans' perspective, from our perspective of what the fans' reactions are, because that's what makes Skinny Lister tick. That's, as a group, we all love that feeling. So we wanted to provide an album, I guess, and create an album that is like that.
But not in a cynical way either, because you can never second guess what people want to hear from you. And it's sort of, it's pointless trying to do that. So yeah, you have to just try and satisfy
it's what
your
makes
own,
us tick in a
know,
live situation.
Yeah, what makes us, what we enjoy playing together and stuff, and particularly enjoy playing in front of a crowd and stuff. So that's kind of where the direction of this album came from, I think.
Yeah.
We jokingly sort of called it a concept album, but well, not really jokingly, but kind of.
The concept is
the concept is Skinny Lister, and melodically and thematically, it's kind of a lot of the big themes that do sort of recur in our back catalogue, our canon.
I mean, I love the fact you said it's written as like the best of what you get live, because seeing you guys live is an experience. Like Skinny Lister live is just an event. It's always awesome. And like,
thank you.
I still say one of my favorite gigs I've ever been to was, I can't remember how many years ago it was now, because it was at the Talking Heads when it was so hot and sweaty that it was just dripping off the ceiling, and it was just.
I remember that gig. Yeah,
it was insane.
Yeah. That was fun. Yeah, I remember that gig well. It had a very strange backstage, with skeletons in the cupboard and stuff. But yeah, it's all about, it sounds cliched, but it's kind of all about the crowd as well. And with us, there's no barriers. It's kind of, we're all in a room together, and there's a proper sense of community, singing along, and yeah, so it's the crowd that really brings that energy, and it's just, it feeds off each other, and they're the best shows, the ones that feel like that, especially when you got sweat dripping from the ceiling.
Yeah, I just always remember that one, because it's just never happened. It's just, I've never seen it before. But yeah, you always come back to Southampton as well, which is amazing. So is the crowds in Southampton good then? Are we good?
I mean, there was one of my favourite gigs. Was it last tour? I think it could have been last tour. Was at the 1865, and there was somebody crowd surfing with crutches, and a photographer captured the silhouette of the crutches sort of in the air, and just they're always crazy, just love them. So, and always sell out pretty quick, so that's always wonderful. We're looking forward to returning. Woohoo!
This time it's the engine rooms as well, so you just do it all the venues. Just go around all of Southampton.
Yeah, we've not done the engine rooms, I believe. So
it's a bigger room,
but it's
right?
nice. It's nice to get into different rooms. We've done 1865 a couple of times. So, it's nice to change it up a bit. But I'm sure the crowd will be as great as always.
Yeah, and I love the fact you're like, oh yeah, there was just some guys crowd surfing with crutches. It just sounds very Skinny Lister. Like there's not many other gigs that happens at.
No. Oh,
I'm sure it does.
We have seen someone. I don't know if it's one of our gigs. Crowd surfing in a wheelchair.
Oh no, that's crazy.
I've seen that. I think it was Parkway Drive at Download had that one year.
Okay.
And also had someone crowd surfing on an inflatable sofa.
Oh
it seems the best way to go.
Yeah, it seems nice and safe for everyone involved.
I remember we saw Brian Wilson at Festival a few years back, and someone managed to get on a surfboard and crowd surf across the crowd to Surf in USA, which is one of my favourite crowd surf moments.
How do you? I've just got no balance anyway, let alone on a crowd.
You need to work on your core.
That's not happening. So obviously, album is out on Friday. That's Shanty Punk. So that's 20th. Then of Engine Rooms is on the 8th of December.
Woo!
Which is always be fun. It's a little pre-Christmas show as well.
Yeah. I mean, by then, December, you've got into the Christmas spirit a bit, haven't you? So that, they're always quite Christmassy, our tours, especially that December run. So perfect for that. There's
always be fun. So whereabouts in the States are you heading off to? So you're going there in a couple of days.
Yeah, it's mainly an East Coast tour, where do we start? Philly,
we go up to Canada,
New York, a couple of Canadian dates, and then down sort of the East Coast, Chicago, Boston,
Charleston.
We end up in Florida, where we're doing the Flogging Molly Salty Dog Cruise again for the third time, luckily enough, which this time goes via Mexico and Belize. So that's new. Last time it was Bahamas.
We had to do the Bahamas.
So yeah, it's going to be a fun tour. We've got label mates, Pet Needs as special guests, and also Band-Aid Brigade. They're both extra mile acts. So it's like a full bill as well.
And Beans on Toast is joining us for the last couple as well.
Yeah, he's joining us in Atlanta.
Can't wait.
So yeah, but 4 weeks out there, so that'll be fun.
That's a lot of fun, and I love Pet Needs. They are so much fun.
Oh yeah. So we've got them on the full tour, and they're on the boat as well, on the cruise.
Yeah, there's going to be some fun had. Believe me.
Yeah, I love a cruise. I like all these gigs that happen on cruise. It's just like the greatest thing when you're first told, oh yeah, do you want to come to a gig, sort of cruise? You're gonna maybe do just a few shows on a boat, and then just get to join a cruise. How quickly you just go, yeah, I think we can do that.
And
we get paid. Oh, excellent!
It is amazing. I mean, we've been lucky enough to do it twice before, and both times have been amazing fun.
I think that first time when we played the set sail party, and we're just completely in shock at how amazing it was. Just like that'll go down as one of the best gigs ever. It was like, if we can do something like that again, that would be wonderful.
Is a cruise on one of the weirdest places you've ever done a gig?
It is a bit odd, but you've transplanted all the fans that you would also normally have at a normal gig, so it's sort of normalised a bit. But when you look around and kind of, take in your surroundings and stuff, it is bizarre.
Memories are hazy as well.
Yeah,
memories are very hazy.
In a strange way.
I know it's amazing. Can't remember it too well.
It's kind of fitting for us because we do lots of shanties and stuff, obviously. So it's being on a boat is kind of where we belong at the same time as being strange. So yeah.
I mean, we've done like elevators, haven't we? We've done rovers. We've done all sorts of gigs. Canal boats.
How would you do a gig in an elevator?
No.
I mean, when she says gig, she's stretching things.
More just showing up.
Wait.
I've got to ask you, because we're doing this interview on Friday the 13th, do you like horror films? Are you into horror films?
No, I hate them. Absolutely.
Because they're scary.
I'm too scared. Honestly, I went through a phase of doing it when I was, I don't know, just went to university. And I just couldn't talk for you made me watch that Wolf Creek, didn't you?
Is that a horror film?
Yes, that's a horror film, isn't it?
Yeah, Wolf Creek's a good horror film.
Wolf Creek's pretty effective and disturbing, I think.
I couldn't talk for about 5 days after that. There's no way I'm ever going backpacking around Australia.
Yeah, no.
And then like Blair Witch, that absolutely.
Yeah.
I couldn't. Shining's amazing, but very scary.
In fact, we watched The Shining on a couple of US tours. We had to do this crazy run from I think it was from Pittsburgh to Boston. Remember? We had Johnny Lloyd in the van with us.
I remember that.
And we needed some entertainment to get us through. It was like we basically drove through the night, but The Shining saw us through a massive chunk of that. Great film. Yeah. But yeah, I've not watched many horror films for quite a few years. I take it you're a fan.
Yeah,
of horror movies.
I do love a good horror.
Yeah,
I like just like a good film and I like good music. I just don't really matter what genre it is. I just enjoy it.
And a good meal and a good.
Yeah, just as long as it's good, I'm happy. I'm easily pleased.
Yeah, we are doing a gig in Pittsburgh on Halloween, so yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
It might be a dress-up occasion. We're not sure yet.
Yeah.
What the logistics are like.
That seems like it would be fun. I don't know why, but Pittsburgh and Halloween sounds fun, and I have no idea why.
Some scary nights in Pittsburgh. So.
There is a track on the new album called Pittsburgh Punch Up, actually, about a scary night we had in Pittsburgh a few years ago. So you have to check that out.
Yeah, not so much on Halloween.
No. But yeah. Anyway,
we found ourselves in Memphis, didn't we, one Halloween? That was good. Nice house party. Yeah. Weird.
It's just bizarre speaking to musicians. Like, oh yeah, Halloween, yeah, just in Memphis. Just it's unreal.
Yeah, well, we didn't realise it was Halloween until we went out. We were like, oh my goodness. So we found some black eyeliner quickly.
Americans go to town on
Well,
Halloween as well.
there was some incredible costumes.
Yeah, I think that's why I think it looks really cool, because just Halloween over there looks so much more fun than over here, because they take it seriously. It's a proper holiday.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
We'll have to get Bonnie in something good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what was there for? I can't think of a decent children's outfit.
We'll get something good and scary.
So obviously got the tour. You're off to the States, and then you're coming back over here. Then you've got the run in the UK. We've got the album. After that, is it then Christmas? Can you sort of relax into the new year? What's the plan?
We've got a couple of weeks off over Christmas, and then we're into Europe. So we've been a lot of German shows, Switzerland, Austria, Belgium,
France.
Czech Republic, France. So that happens kind of
end of January.
Toward end of January. Takes us into February, and then suddenly we're looking at festival season upon us again. So that's kind of mapping us out.
Yeah.
It's great. That's what you want.
Well, yeah.
Like putting the bins out, cooking dinner. Boring.
Yeah, it is. It is boring. That is a lot more fun. But then there's you at the start going, yeah, we've got downtime. Yeah, after like festival season in 2026, maybe.
Yeah, but it's nice. We've got the new album, so we want to get out there playing it, and that usually takes us a good year. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's just like, yeah, we're sorted until this time next year, and then we'll still do another tour then as well. Because you've got to finish the album off then. You've got to finish the album cycle off again with some more UK dates.
Yeah. Well, you do. It's usually called the lap of honour. That assuming we've not got another album out before then, that's the kind of lap.
We're definitely not having another album out by then.
What within 12 months you're not going to have another album?
No, definitely not. Not allowed to write any more songs.
It's always so much fun chatting to you guys. Thank you so much for always coming on the show. Best of luck with the album. It's out on Friday. Have fun in America. I'm very jealous. I'd love 4 weeks in the States. And we'll see you in Southampton on the 8th of December.
Nice one.
Yeah, we'll see you then. All right.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Take care. Bye.